All right, this video is for Mercury. If you're not Mercury, keep scrolling. Okay. Happy birthday. Hi. I know it's so hard to stay up late to see the stream, but I know you wanted to see the Barbie's dream farm. So I'm going to show you. The main build is done. I've not really done the side builds, but I'll show you what I have so far. Okay. Ooh, here it is. All complete with the walls and everything. Okay, so you come in here and you can check in at this house right here. This is my house. You can check in here. I also have around here, just to kind of block it off, some giant bushes, which are the buried trees. So it's hard to get around back there because I wouldn't want my Pokemon going behind the berry farm because there's like a lot of equipment back there, you know? So like, yeah. So when you first come in, there's of course the Pokemart and the Poke Center that you can visit, get your snacks, get your equipment. You know, if you forgot your bathing suit, you could buy one. If you forgot your toothbrush, whatever, right? Like you could buy one before checking into the resort. Okay, hey Onyx. Oh, we got some logs. Thank you. I don't need those, but I appreciate it. Basically, the vibe of this place is the rich people come here, right? They're coming on vacation to see what a real farm is like. And it's not really, they don't get the real farm experience, but they pretend, okay? They're LARPing. They're LARPing, and all of the Pokemon are the actual farmers that know what the fuck to do, okay? All right, so basically, if you come around here, this is going to be the pool access. I haven't built the pool yet. But you can come here, you can get a little caricature drawing if you want to from Smeagoloo. This is his house, and then this is going to be an infinity pool, all right? I haven't built it yet, but it will be, okay? It will be. This is my automatic crop farm. You've seen how this works. If I push the switch, all the crops dry out, and then I push it again, they hydrate, all of the crops wash up. Berry farm works similar, except I don't have to push a button, it's just automatic, right? This is Onyx's house. He's my crusher. That's why he lives by the berry farm, so he can make me paint. So this is the stuff in his house. He's got some luxury taste. He likes to work out, and he likes to eat good. So this is his shit. You can see he's getting his workout in right now. All right, Onyx, I'll leave you to it with your friend Weepin' Bell there. So if you come here, I decided to move all the community boxes to the middle because I couldn't figure out a way to make them aesthetically pleasing. So instead I just said, well, fine, I guess they just go in the middle in the road. This was the best way I could do it because if you try to bury them, they don't work right. So that's what happened. Now, if you come this way, these are actually wheat. I cut them, but they're wheat plants because you have to use chop to get them. This is the kiddie pool. Okay, we slip and slide down. Whee! Pew, splash into the kiddie pool. You can come up here. You know, we can climb up. Oh, apparently it's hard to do with that camera angle. It doesn't want to. And then we can slide back down. Whee! Okay. So that's the kiddie pool. You know, the parents can watch through the window if they want to. This is the pier. I almost finished this. I need one more item. I realized that apparently the fishing rod is not an item you can craft. You have to buy it or use one of the ones that you have. And I don't remember where any of mine are. So anyways, I'm going to put a fishing rod right there so you can fish at the end of the pier. I'm also going to finish up the edges. Like this is all ordinary soil on these edges right here. And I think that's kind of ugly. So I'm going to make it like grass and sand and stuff. So it looks a little bit better, as you're coming up to this beach. And then you'll be able to see the infinity pool from here, but you can't get there. You have to go through the path. Okay. And then if we come over here, this house is my lumber house right here. So I've got all of my dark Pokemon, the ones that like the darkness, all live here, and they chop my wood and stuff, except for Weezing, who does the recycling. And you can see, like, these Pokemon have, like, really fancy taste. So they got, like, all this luxury shit. They got a clock, a Munna, the Wobbuffet, you know, because they're a little bit spooky, a little bit creepy, a little bit weird. You know, they like dirt, so I made sure they had a little bit of dirt in their house. You know, but I put it here so I wouldn't see it very often, so it wouldn't ruin the aesthetic. Come on, excuse me. Hello, okay. So then over here, we've got a smelting group, and these guys can make bricks or they can put some stuff in the furnaces if I want to. So we've got right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do the talk. I wanted to go in. Okay, I don't know why y'all are up there. Okay, so this is Whooper's house. I have him in his own special house because he likes the humidity, but he makes the clay for the bricks, so he needs to be here. So you can see that he's got his humidifier and like the stuff that he likes. So all of my Pokemons basically have the best habitat. And then we've got Marip over here. They produce fluff. Okay, they produce fluff. But this is their house. You can see they love the knitting. They like a bright environment, but you can't run electricity to the first or second tier houses. So I put a mushroom lamp there. All right, and Torkoal and the Roly-Coly, those guys can smelt and also make the bricks. And then Giraffrig is for gathering. And then we've got our little kitchen right here with a little seating area where you can come and you can like make your food. Because remember, this is a resort for rich people to LARP as poor farmers. So they cook their own food, right? Like it's a whole little kitchen. They can come here. They can make their snacks. You know, there's a fridge and stuff though. There's a fridge. So there's some things in here, drinks and stuff if they want. And then right here, we've got another kind of smelting habitat. So we've got the other like, not Roly-Coly, but the two bigger ones, and then Charcadet. And then in the little houses, we've got Audino. This is Audino's house. And she's the trader, so we need a trader, right? And she likes healing, so this is like some nice stuff for her. And she likes bright, so again, we've got a mushroom lamp. So she'll go over to the trading areas and she'll do that. And then we've got Glimmet. Glimmet is very important for this area because Glimmet poops out the iron, and oh my god, stop talking, go in the house. I want to show Glimmet's house. Stop trying to talk. Okay, there we go. Had to look way down. So this is Glimmet's house. Glimmet is kind of like a nerdy girl. Like she likes space and books and stuff. So we've got a little bookcase for her, and we've got a little spaceman, right? And then she's got her own little trash bin so she can put the wrappers from her Doritos. Her favorite food. Okay, there we go. That's Glimmet's house. So you can see all the houses match the Pokemon's personalities. This right here, this is my Rainbow Grove. It is the grove where you go, okay? It's called the Grove. It's called the Rainbow Grove. So I put all of my different flowers and hedges and my trees. This is another spot where I have each of the berries. And the reason why I'm doing that is because so the Pokemon they'll shake the trees and they will eat the berries anytime they're hungry. Because if they're hungry, they won't work. So you want to have spots for them to get food, okay? Ignore everything out there. That's going to be a campsite eventually, but right now it's nothing. These are my other Pokemons that poop out stuff. So we've got Bastodon to poop out rocks. And this is her house. She loves luxury as well, you can see, and she is an early bird and doesn't want to mess up her sleep schedule, so she has an alarm clock as well. And then this is Eridos, and Eridos poops out twine, so you need that. And you can see Eridos likes nature and wood, so I got like some berry stuff and some wooden stuff, you know, so that's, and humid. So we have the humidifier for Eridos. For the ones that like humid and dry specifically, it's so much easier to give them an instanced house so that you can put either the humidifier or the smooth stone, I think it's called, the drying stone. You know what I'm saying. All right, this one right here, I think this was Weepinbell, and now I can't remember. Anyway, Weepinbell likes nature and wood stuff too, so very similar. I think that's this one. Is that whose house this is? Now I can't remember if this is Weepinbell or Cacturn. Or the other one, there's another like one like that. Oh no, it is Weepinbell. Okay. I was right the first time. This is Cacturn's house right here. Oh my gosh, look, my cousin is playing Pokemon Legenza. Okay, this is Cacturn. Cacturn likes dry, so this is why I've got that, and then all the luxury stuff. A lot of Pokemon like luxury stuff. It appears in many categories, and if I see it, I tend to use the luxury one or the antique because I just think it looks nice. Okay, this is Vileplume's house. This is my other grassy one. And Vileplume loves nature. and colorful things. So I made her house very, very colorful. She's got a little punching game too, because sometimes she has some anger problems, needs to get them out, and she doesn't want to do that in front of everybody. So that's inside her house, so she can do that privately. And then this is Muck right here. Oh, it looks like Muck is actually in her house. Okay, this is Muck. Muck is, you always gotta have one, okay? Muck is a trash girl. She loves trash. She hates cleaning. So, but she, she likes all kinds of trash, right? So she's got a recycle bin. She's got one for waste. She can't get rid of a cord to save her life. What if she needs that cord in the future, So anyway, this is her house, but she likes antiques, because they're old and kind of trashy sometimes too. So we've got the antique stuff for her. Okay. And, then the last but not least area is right here. We've got this right here is the last area. We've got our concrete thing right here, just so it's kind of like in a place that a lot of Pokemon can get to it. And then we've got another gatherer here. This is Chinchino's house. And this here, you can kind of like check your makeup and stuff if you need to, because this is the path to the beach. So here is the showers where you can like shower off the sand when you're coming back. Here's another toll mirror if you want to make sure you look good in your swimsuit, and some lockers if you need to like store stuff that you don't want to get sand all over it, right? And then over here, we've got the bathroom. So I wish there was a zoom in feature in this game. But anyways, you can see like there's a sinks and mirrors and stuff. This is the cleaning closet. So Chinchino manages the bathrooms, and she loves to keep things clean. So that's her cleaning products. And then these are the toilets right here. So you can like see this is the toilet, and there's 3 of them. So if you got to do your business, you can totally do your business. And then over here, we have Combee. So Combee right here is not a trade Pokemon, but she's next to the register because she's the manager, right? She keeps everything stocked. She's, honey, and she's a little worker bee. So she keeps everything stocked and makes sure that, we have some stuff going on. She likes breezy things, so she's got a fan right here. But it doesn't work because there's no electricity, but whatever, she still likes it. And again, she likes bright, so mushroom lamp inside the smaller thing. And she poops out my my honey. And then we've got a little counter here, so you can buy some snacks and things on the way to the beach. And I put a picnic basket, which is empty now. Okay, so you definitely want this on your farm, by the way, Mercury, because if you put the food in the picnic basket, Pokemons will come and help themselves. So you can give them better food than berries. Or you can put the berries in here, whatever you want. So I had cooked up a bunch of different types of salads for them and put them in here, and a bunch of different types of breads, but they ate it all. They ate it all. So anyways, you definitely want that. And I guess I knew it was empty because this was open. Once it has food in it, it'll be closed. You can also come and get a little drink on your way to the beach, so that you stay hydrated in the sun. So we get a soda pop. And then over here, this is where everybody takes their garbage. And I have Tinkmaster living over here because she, just like Smeagol, she needs to be mobile and come around with me. So I'm just wherever we're going to put our trash in the build, that's where she's going to live temporarily as I'm working on each area. So she and Smeagol are going to travel with me, since she makes builds so much faster. And then this will be the path out to the beach. So I got to build the beach, I got to build the campsite, and I got to build the infinity pool and hot tub situation. But then I've kind of got this area set how I want it to be. And I suppose next I'll probably move on to another area because I don't know what I want to do with the rest of this. That'll take care of this first little island, but the other 2 islands are massive and I have no clue what I want to do with them. But yeah, that'll be the build for this island. So that's it. That is Barbie's dream farm, fully functional in Pokopia, basically done. I'm sure I'll think of other little bits and bobs and decorations to add and things like that in the corners, but for the most part, this is it. This is the build. Okay, anyways, happy birthday. If you're not Mercury and you watched this video, I really hope that Mercury invited you to their birthday party, because if not, you kind of invaded a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, bye!